Caitlin Steffen. And I don't know what that means to you, but here I am with some good news, all right? For those that have ears, let them hear me, okay? And I'm not saying I got it all figured out, guys, because look, evidently, this is a journey. We are constantly evolving and becoming more self-aware. That helps us become better at everyday life. And envy and things like that, that's beneath you. You gotta understand, when people are envious or jealous or catty or mean towards you for no reason, they are beneath you, because literally their frequency, their mindset is beneath yours. Not in an arrogant way, not in a prideful way. I'm telling you this to speak life into the chosen few that wanted to fit in, that never could, because you're great. You were born great. God handcrafted you. Not everybody has that ignitement in their soul to do better, to help others freely. That's spiritual principles that only ancients know, okay? And like right now, you're conscious, you're becoming aware, self-aware. So now what's happening is you are realizing that your soul is in fact ancient. That's why you have always felt weird and you've always been wise beyond your years. And it's just like evil people. You know how they all have the same, like narcissists, they all have the same like profile. They all do the same crap. Like you can almost they're easily predictable, right? Like they went to there's no school of Hogwarts, not that I'm aware of anyway. So it's a spirit, it's an entity. So you have the same thing, besides yours is for the Most High. Yours has been with the Most High before. That's why you long to go home even though you don't know where home is. And I'm just trying to help you connect the dots within yourself to help you free yourself of the weight and the burden that you may be carrying right now as I'm speaking to you, due to wanting to fit in or maybe hurt because, oh man, not that person, anybody but that person. Get used to it. It's part of the territory. They have been coming up against God and hit anything that has to do with him since the dawn of time. 444 in front of me. God struck me dead. 444 on the license plate in front of me as I was saying this. And this is why people are like, why do you do this when you drive? Because when I am ignited to do this, I have to do it when the time's right, or I won't be able to speak to the ones that I'm supposed to be speaking for. So if you're like, oh my God, she's driving and speaking, I'm not for you. And I say that respectfully. This isn't about the numbers, guys. It's about reaching who I'm supposed to reach. And these are part of God's elite. And it's not to say we're above or below, guys. We are just set aside for a time such as this. As crazy as the world is getting, every part of your life, every horrible time of your life, every time you've been neglected, abused, abandoned, cheated on, hit, domestic violence, anything that is, SA, the worst things that we have been through, right? Because I've been victims too. First of all, victim mentality will keep you stuck. And this is how you turn it in. This is how you transmute that into greatness. Is you say, God, thank you for every part of my life, because I wouldn't have the resilience that I have now. I wouldn't have the experience to be able to relate to other people that never seen a way out. They're still stuck in that victim mode, because I used to be there, right? But I seen a way out, so I'm trying to pull you guys out of it. Breaking chains off of just everyday people. Whether you consider yourself chosen, you know. And this isn't something we go around telling other people, guys, because that's how you lose your power, okay? Like everyday people ain't gonna be like, they're not gonna understand. And who Christ himself, who could he not believe? Who could he not heal? Those that didn't believe. That's why we lose our power when we talk about this kind of stuff around those in person that don't believe, because they will laugh or mock you or whatever else. They're mocking God and they have no idea what they're doing. And that's why Jesus said, forgive them, Father, for they not know what they do. You're a descendant of Christ. That's why you're different. That's why. And, God brought it to my attention because I lose followers, gain followers, and some of you guys are the same people. And he even told me about this. He knows you guys so well. I don't. He does. He'll say this word, you're going to lose a couple, but they're going to come back because the Holy Spirit's going to show them what you might have a little bit more, you might be a little ahead of the curve, but it's for you. It's not for me, it's for you, to help you get fast-tracked. And then you guys come back to me. And that there is like, unbelievable, because God even told me that, because I'm sensitive too. Like, you know, you lose your followers and you're like, what I say wrong, what I do wrong. You can't worry about what people think about you, guys. If you're really under the will of God and you are really a mouthpiece for the Most High, you cannot worry about what these people think about you, even if they are assigned to you. They will come back once the Holy Spirit has shown them their own way, because some things are so foreign. They might think you're evil, they might not think you're a messenger of Christ, or arrogant, or anything like that, because they are judging you and don't know how to be in that frequency of not judging others, because you will be judged just as harshly as you judge others, especially the ones that are just genuinely out here trying to help. I don't want your money. I just want to see you be okay. And that's for real. Even to the ones that want me dead on here, I want you all to be okay. And that might piss you off even more, but I don't care. I still want you to be okay. Nobody's okay out here, guys. We all might act like it. We can paint our smiles on, and we can go punch the time clock. But deep down, man, some of you guys got unhealed wounds that have never been addressed. Because nobody with compassion or this understanding that God has gifted me with, all glory goes to God for everything I am and everything that's ever came out of my mouth. I don't want no glory. I want to please Him, because that's why I'm here. I'm here for you guys too, but I'm mainly here for Him. I don't depend on the follower amount or the people's opinions. I follow what He guides me to do in the way that He guides me, even though it's cringy to me too, guys. Some of my videos are cringe, let's be honest. And some of them cringy videos has literally, it's prevented people from hurting themselves, or it saved them just in time. That's God, man. I don't know what the hell people are doing, or what's going on in the world. I don't know. So He does. He's the omnipresent God. My daughter asked me a question the other day. Hopefully you guys can hear me this whole time, because AC was blasting. My daughter asked me a profound question the other day. She said, Mom, was there a God before God? And my immediate reaction was, I didn't answer her this way, but it's a sin to even ask that, is what my heart told me. But I said, has there ever been another America? Has there ever been another Caitlyn like me? And she said no. I said, then no. That's because He is omnipresent. You are me, I am you. That's why I want you to be okay. That's why I want you to be self-aware of your wounds. The things that keep you a Karen. The things that keep you pointing fingers at everybody else. Because you're scared to look inside yourself. Because there's so much damage in there. Some of you guys need to release some crying, and you're afraid to do it because you're afraid you won't stop. I've been there. You'll stop. It's a part of life. Let life complete its cycle, guys. Cry when you need to cry. Yell when you need to yell. And who cares what people think, guys? Everybody's going through an uproar right now because we've been separated. The 2/3 we're separated. And then people, that's letting the dead bury the dead. Hopefully you can drop some diamonds and they can pick them up. But other than that, you keep your pearls to those that can accept them. Because if you throw them to dogs, they will be trampled like dogs. And it'll leave you feeling powerless. Like, you'll be questioning yourself. Is God really using me? Why would you use me, God? He's saying the reason you asked that question, you feel unworthy, is because He said that's the reason you are worthy. You got that humbleness, that meekness, that heart posture of a bruised, battered warrior. And He can redeem you and transform you like that. I'm a witness. And all the years you might think are gone, He can reverse and rewind them too. Physically, spiritually, mentally, it don't matter. And I pray that this reaches you in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, okay? Guys, stop with the fear. Stop with the worry. You have your daily bread. Why are you worrying, honey?